Are you tickled by tigers? Are you wowed by whales? Are you crazy about crocodiles? Well, here's a guy who's zany about zebras, our wild guest master, Neil Crone.
Hey, hello. Hello, bats. Hello, bees. Welcome, everybody, to another journey into the fuzzy, the furry, the weird, and the wonderful here on Wild Guess. Yes, indeed, we have two teams again, two wonderful teams, as always, the bats and the bees. We're going to be flapping and stinging away today, trying to win this game over the next half hour. And they better flap and sting hard, because I'll tell you, we have questions for you based on just about every animal under the sun, and even a few that don't live under the sun, okay? And I should know because I'm a personal friend of Mairlyn Perkins. Okay, so let's meet our teams today and find out how everybody's doing. Linda Verry, our resident loony, is team tamer for the bats. Hiya, Linda.
Hi, Neil.
Who do you have with you today?
Oh, well, I'm Batty, and we're here, but we just wanted to say we're going to bat our eyelashes at all of you and get those right answers.
Okay.
And joining me today, I've got a fantastic team on the bats. I've got Tamara, and I have Jason.
Welcome.
And I wanted to tell you a little bit about Tamara. Get ready for this. She is an actress already. She has an agent. She's taking work for me all the time. I can't believe it. She plays the piano. She plays drums. She does everything. She's probably even a good cook. And you have an animal, don't you? You used to have a rabbit.
Yeah.
What was your rabbit's name?
Kiki.
Kiki the rabbit. Great.
And Jason, he's 11, and he also plays the piano, and he'll tell you a little bit about that later. You play soccer. He's got a mean soccer foot, and also you're very good at math, aren't you? I hate people like that.
Yeah, I have trouble too. That's good. We'll see if you can use that math to drive those numbers up today here, guys.
Oh, and Neil, he has a very unusual exotic dog. What is it called again?
A Bichon Frise.
A Bichon Frise. Sounds like some kind of an ice cream dish.
Yeah. Let's have a Bichon over here.
Yes, indeed. Okay, well, listen, good luck to you bats today. You're going to be very top form, because over here we have the bees who've got their stingers aimed right at you. Mairlyn, who do you have with you today?
We fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Here we are.
Mairlyn.
We have Jason, Jordan, and we have Emily. And Jordan is 10 years old. He's a major sports enthusiast. He has two goldfish by the name of Eugene and Arvin. And what's that thing that you do a sport thing?
Gymnastics,
right. Yeah. And why do you like gymnastics?
You get to travel and meet people, try new things.
And you do the rings and the vault box and everything. This guy's majorly talented.
Great.
And over here we have Emily. She's 11 years old.
Hi, Emily.
And she's into fashion and art and music. You play the flute. And also, what do you want to be when you grow up? We were talking about.
A doctor.
And why?
Because you get lots of money.
Lots of money.
She's
yes,
very
that's
smart.
what I like.
Well,
a lot
we're
of
seeing
money
a theme
too.
in a lot of our contestants today. Okay, well, good luck to you
Here we
bees
are.
as well, okay?
Yay,
Because,
all right.
we're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to learn something along the way, and we have some valuable prizes, as always, for our contestants, okay? Just to give you a little hint about what you're going to be playing like today, the kind of animals that you are, okay? Here's a little description of yourselves. Bats. Bats are the only true flying mammals. Many bat species use echolocation to see in the dark and locate their prey by the emission and reception of high-frequency sounds, okay? Others rely on excellent eyesight to hunt their prey. And, of course, the bees, we have honeybees, known as apoidea, are found all over the world, but they thrive in warm climates. They feed on pollen and nectar from flowers, and bombidae, I think it's bombidae, or bumblebees, live in communities that disband completely after 1 year.
Oh, gee, we all take off and move.
Yeah, okay, so listen, good luck to both you guys, and welcome to our studio audience.
Hey.
Great to have you along. Let's get things underway. We'll find out how the game goes. Over to the big board. Here we go. Okay. Now, scoring on Wild Guess is very, very simple. As we said, we have 6 categories of questions to choose from. Living proof, triviology, creature feature, call the wild, catnips, and monkey business. Now, the first question in each category is worth 30 points, okay? And if you get that wrong for some reason, don't worry, because you can take a
Wild guess.
You got it, and that's worth 20 points. Now, if the wild guess is also answered incorrectly, don't worry. Well, actually, you should worry a little bit, because then your opponents get a chance to answer for 10 points. So use that wild guess wisely and strategically, okay? Now, the catnips category is a little different from all the others. Its scoring is somewhat different, and that's where we use the red buttons, okay? It's sort of a free-for-all kind of
The
deal.
famous
More
button.
on that later. It's very exciting, okay? So let's get things underway.
Okay.
We had our highly secretive coin toss backstage. The bats won the honor of going first. So our first question goes to the bats. It's a living proof question. So you'll be watching your monitors in just a few moments. You'll see 4 animals in action, one of which is different in some way from the others, and you pick the odd man out, all righty? Okay, watch your monitors. You'll see 4 fish, 3 of which spend most of their time at the bottom of the ocean looking for food. Only one is found at the surface of the water. Is it the herringfish, the sea raven, the stingray, there's a stingray, or the dogfish shark? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which one is found at the surface of the
The
water?
bats are batting their brains together for this one.
The bats are flapping furiously.
Flapping our wings.
Jason and Tamara. A lot of
Ready to
teamwork
go?
going on. That's a good
They
sign.
are going with number 4.
Uh-oh, the buzzer means that's a no-no. Incorrect.
Would you like to
I'm
go for
sorry.
the wild guess?
You want to use your wild guess
Want to
option?
go for the wild guess? No, we're going,
No,
we're going
a
to
little
hold.
strategy at the top. That means that the next question will go over to the bees. The answer, in fact, was the herringfish, number 1. Okay, so our next question goes over living proof number 2 to the bees. In one of these bird varieties, males and females have the same markings and are very difficult to tell apart. Which variety is it? Watch your monitors. Is it the western grebe? There he is. Is it the wood duck? There's our friend the wood duck with her babies.
it's
How
so
nice.
sweet.
Cute. Oh.
Is it the American kestrel?
The old
Whoa,
American
look at
Kestrel.
him. Or is it the anhinga?
The anhinga. Holy
Very
smoke.
exotic bird, the anhinga. 1, 2, 3, or 4. What do you
I
think,
feel like
bees?
I'm
Well, my
Anhinga
team
today.
is, they're whispering madly
So
here.
far, we're scoreless
Got a
here on
lot
Wild
of-
Guess.
A lot of thinking
Bees
going
could be the
on.
first to tally.
And it's going up with number 3.
Oh, you know what that
wrong.
means?
You wanna go
You
for
want
the
to take a
wild
wild guess? You're
No,
incorrect the
they're
first
not
time?
going to go for the
Oh,
wild
Whoa,
strategy.
we're seeing some strategy right off the bat
Strategy.
here. Okay,
What's
we're going to
the
go to
answer?
our next question. And the
Well,
answer,
what's
in
the
fact,
answer?
was the western grebe.
You're kidding.
Yes,
didn't
indeed.
know that.
The
I was
male and
gonna go with
female
the
western
anhinga.
grebe not only have the same coloring, but
Didn't know
perform the same courtship rituals, making it very, very difficult to tell them apart. Must be savings on clothing, though, I imagine. Okay, let's walk into Triviology now. This is going to go over to the bats. It's
Okay.
your turn. Nobody has scored yet. We'll see who does
We're
it
up
well.
to bat, so to speak.
Watch this. Watch your monitors right now.
Okay.
The ants you're looking at are leafcutter ants. Now, these ants carry a special type of fungus they eat from pieces of leaves dragged to their nests. In what region do you find the leafcutter ant? Would you find them in Africa, Australia, India, or South America? Will the bats be the first on
Get
the
the bats out
board?
of our hats for this one. They're going with number 2.
Number 2. Uh-oh,
Ooh.
incorrect. You want to use that wild guess for 20 points?
Oh, they're debating. What would you like to do? What would you like to do?
A lot of strategy happening.
No, we're
No.
not.
Whoa, we're
Oh,
seeing them
geez.
balking at the wild
Oh,
guess. Something
wait.
very weird is happening, I'll tell you.
Holy
In
smokes.
fact, the answer was
Australia?
South America.
Oh,
Leafcutter ants can only be found in the tropics
Good, 'cause
and
we didn't have the
subtropics of the New
answer.
World, including South America and the Caribbean islands. Okay, we're seeing some heavy-duty strategy going on here. And before we go away for a moment, Mairlyn has a question for our audience at home.
I have a true or false question for you at home, and the question is, there's a type of giant salamander found only in China which can weigh as much as 65 kilograms or 140 pounds, which is about as much as let me think, who do I know that's 140 pounds? My husband, he's kind of skinny. Okay, so I want you to think about that, see whether there's a giant salamander who weighs 140 pounds or 65 kilograms. Think about it. We'll be right back.
Our Wild Guess winners and team runners-up will each receive family passes to African Lion Safari. Thrill to the animal shows and safari through the exciting world of African wildlife. And family passes to Marineland Niagara Falls, where you will find a world of fun and entertainment. World famous for spectacular marine shows featuring killer whales, dolphins, and sea lions.
In addition, our 2 team winners will each receive a set of hit sticks, a new electronic drum system that allows you to play them in the air.
And Pictionary, charades with a difference. Guess words from another player's wild sketches to play this fun, fast game for 3 or more players.
Our winners will also receive a limited edition VHS home video cassette of Baby Animals, an award-winning hour-long special by Keg Productions.
The team players with the highest overall score at the end of our 26-week series will each receive a 1-week family vacation at Stanton House on beautiful Sparrow Lake, one of Canada's finest resorts, a vacation the entire family will enjoy.
so trying to tell me there's this giant salamander living in China?
Yeah, right, and I lied. My husband doesn't weigh 140 pounds, he weighs 180. Anyway, okay, so the question was, there's a type of giant salamander found in China that weighs 65 kilos or 140 pounds. What do you think, audience? Is it true or false? Oh, Lord, my heart. You're right, it is true. The Chinese giant salamander lives in the Hunan province. Neil, back to you.
I'd say he lives wherever he wants to live. Okay, it's now time for one of my favorite parts of the show, the Wild Guess Limerick. Aww. Okay, this is for our bats and our bees, so listen up, everyone. Many bats are nocturnal. They love to hunt at night. This may seem odd to you. They don't have very keen sight. But like their friends the bees, they always fly around, steering with vibrations. They hear the slightest sound.
Ooh, that's
You're getting so poetic, Neil.
Thank you very much. I've been working on that. Okay. Why don't we talk to our friends the bees here? We have Emily and Jordan. Yeah? Yes. Great. How are you guys doing?
Good, thanks.
Well, you're deadlocked so far. Zip, zip.
Yep.
Okay, you're hanging in there. Now, you look like brother and sister to me. You're not related, are you?
My cousin is on the other team over there.
Oh,
Is this your
okay. A
cousin?
little
I didn't know
rivalry.
that.
Okay, great.
Secrets,
yeah.
secrets.
Well, this game is early, and you guys have any predictions how the outcome might just turn out?
We are gonna sting them.
Okay, we'll see how sharp your stingers are right now, because we're moving into our next section. Okay, this is
gonna
our
come up to
the
bat for that one.
creature feature. Here we go. Okay, listen up. This is for you, bees. Alrighty. I'm going to read you some clues about a certain animal, and I want you to name the animal that I'm talking about. We'll see a video clip of that animal. Alrighty. The fur from one of these animals is used to make the hats for Queen Elizabeth's royal guardsmen. This animal is found in North America and sleeps through the winter. Which animal is it? Is it the beaver, the mink, the black bear, or the skunk? What do you think, bees?
We're thinking here.
And I want to see who will be the first on the board today.
Ooh, okay.
A trick question.
All right, are we
1,
there?
2, 3, or 4.
Major thinking. Come on, guys. Here we go, and they're going with number 3, the black bear.
Okay, we've got somebody on the board. 30 points goes over to the bees. In fact, the answer is black bear. Yes.
That old black bear collar.
In 1902, the former U.S. President Teddy Roosevelt captured a small black bear and kept it as a pet. There's a black bear right there. And that's where we get the name Teddy Bear from old Teddy Roosevelt. What do you know, eh? Okay, back over to you guys, bats. Time to come right back and tie this game up again.
Up to bat, we're ready.
Another creature feature. Here we go. Okay. Alrighty, several clues again, describing a certain animal. You please tell me which one it is. This bird is a lightly colored seabird and is a member of the gull family. It has white feathers on its body and black feathers on its head. It migrates each year from the Arctic to the Antarctic. Which of these birds is it? Is it the kingfisher, the kiwi, the Arctic tern, or the cuckoo? What do you think? And no cheating, Linda. We know you're a
bats
cuckoo.
are batting their heads together.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Attention.
Okay.
to decide.
They are going with number 3.
The Arctic tern. We got a tie game again. 30 points each. Way to go, bats. Very good. Yes, the Arctic terns have been banded in the Arctic and later found 3 months later in South Africa. This was a jailbreak or something. After 17,600 kilometers or 11,000 miles away, this bird catches small fish by hovering and diving into the water with a gun. Only kidding. Okay. Yes, indeed. We saw our turn there. Okay, now we're back into our Triviology segment once again, and this is for the bees this time. Your your Arctic turn at Triviology. Here we go. Watch your monitors now. You are looking at a warthog and her babies. Ew. In which of the following regions would you find the warthog in the wild? Would it be South America, Africa, India, or Australia? 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Are busy talking here. South America, Africa, India, or Australia?
Working very hard.
Which are we going with? And they decided to go with number 1, South
Uh-oh,
America.
an incorrect
wrong.
answer, guys,
Do
but you
wanna go
might
for a
use
wild
that.
guess?
Wild
Yes,
they're
we're
going to
go
take
for
one
the
this
wild
time.
guess.
Well,
Yes,
they're
they
going
are.
out on a limb.
Okay. And the limb question is number 4,
Oh,
Australia.
and it didn't pay off this time for the bees, so that means the bats have a
Okay.
chance at it. This could be the decisive point in the game.
I think it's number 3.
Oh, unfortunately, neither team came up with the right answer that time. It is, in fact, Africa. The warthog is found in parts of Africa where there is open grassland, thin forests, and in areas with thorn bushes. There's our warthog there. Cute little fella, isn't he?
Charming little fellow, isn't it?
Yes, indeedy. Okay, we're going to move right now over to our friends, the bats, and have a little chat with the bats. Okay, how you guys doing today? Tamara and Jason, right? Yeah? What do you think? 30 to 30 so far, pretty tight?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you guys have any pets at all?
I'm getting a turtle, I hope.
You're getting a turtle, you hope.
Don't overdo
I
it.
hope.
What, do you have one on order?
Well, my mom's thinking of that.
Okay. Any special kind of a turtle?
No, one of those little ones. I don't know the
Ones that
name
go
of
good
it.
on the carpet, right? Those ones? Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to say hi to my mom and my dad and my 3 brothers and my almost sister.
Well, do that.
Okay. Hi, Mom, Dad. No, she
There
gave
we
me an
go.
hobby.
Okay, Jason, how are you doing?
Doing okay.
Do you have any pets, Jay?
Yeah, I have a dog. I
dog.
mentioned before.
That's right, the Bichon
Yeah.
Frise. Now, what does the Bichon Frise look like?
He's small and he's white and it looks kind of like a poodle.
A poodle, eh?
But
He's very exotic, isn't he?
yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Friendly dog?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good,
Really
good,
fun.
great, okay.
And I'd like to say hi to people at DDJ's Disc Jockey Services.
Oh, devil.
Oh, a little plug for DDJs. What do you know? Okay. Got that one in. Okay, good stuff. You guys are doing very well. So far, a tie game. You're giving these bees a
tell
buzz
ya,
for their money,
down to
okay?
the wire here.
Our next category is for you. Okay, we're moving into our Call of the Wild segment. And that means one thing. You do not use your eyes anymore. You use your ears. You got to listen up. You're going to hear a mystery caller, all righty? And that call will be made by some kind of animal. You've got to tell me which animal it was just from its call, okay? So listen to this, please. Okay, very weird. The sound you just heard was made by an animal that has 4 fingers and 5 toes. It is found only in North America and hibernates in the winter. Which animal made that sound? Was it the moose, the mud turtle, the lynx, or the bullfrog? Tough question for the bats.
I was just thinking about this the other night, Neil. It's so funny that it would be up on the board.
Oh, and one is incorrect. I'm sorry, guys.
Do you want to go for a wild guess?
Yeah.
They're going to go for that wild guess.
Okay, it's not one.
Both teams trying to get out in front here.
They are going with number 4.
Number 4, the bullfrog, correct! Okay, the wild guess paid off that time.
Gonna get that in.
And you see our bullfrog friend. Male bullfrogs sing solos and do not join in the chorus with other bullfrogs. Listen to that.
That
Isn't
is
that
so
something?
weird.
There's a bullfrog and a half for you. I'll tell you. There he is, right there. My goodness. Okay,
Great
our
team.
next call, the wild, goes back over to our friends, the bees, who are buzzing wildly. Okay, listen up. This is again another call of the wild. Listen to this, please. Okay, kind of an odd sound there, okay? The sound you heard was made by a large animal which lives in the woodland forests and mountainous country of western North America. This animal has reddish-brown fur, a short tail, and an almost pale white rump. Which animal made that sound? Was it the caribou, the wapiti, the moose, or the mountain goat? What do you
Or
think?
my
Pale
mailman.
white rump? Is that what
White
you said?
rump.
A white rump. Go, wowza. Okay, my guys are going with number 2, the wapiti or wapiti.
The wapiti is correct. Yeah! That's a hard one. Yep, the name wapiti was given to the animal by the Shawnee Indians. Wapiti means white in Shawnee. And there he is there, the wapiti, and refers to the white patch on the animal's rump. Reminds me of a skateboarding accident I had. Okay.
And it looks like it, Neil.
Let's go now. Wait a second. Over to Linda. Linda, tell us about something you have. It's a very special question, I believe.
I have a very, very, very interesting true or false question for you out there in the audience, so you better listen to this bat that I'm going to say some batting around here. When a bald eagle, or an American eagle, that's what it's sometimes called, hatches out of its egg, because they all have to hatch, it has white feathers on its head. Is that true or false, those white feathers? Think about it. Now, I know you couldn't wait another second about that true or false question. Now, do you remember it was about the bald eagle, and I asked you, did it have the white feathers on its head? Now, what do you think? Do you think that's true or false? False! How did you know that? It is false. You do have feathers in your hair, I'm sure. Anyway, when the bald eagles are born, they have white feathers, they're on their throat, not on the head, and the feathers on their head are brown or usually a little bit yellow. So back to you, Neil. I couldn't catch them on that one, unfortunately.
Thanks, Linda. I wonder if there's much money in selling toupees to bald eagles. Think about that one. Okay, it's time to charge into monkey business now, so everybody don those bananas and away we go. This is a very difficult category, I want you all to realize. You're going to be seeing some animals engaged in some peculiar activity. It looks pretty weird. And your job is to explain why the animal's doing that activity. Okay, so bats, all eyes on the monitor, because this is your question.
Okay.
Here we go. You are looking at a Canada goose flying wildly around Canadian nature photographer Dan Gibson. Why is the goose doing this? Is it a pet of Dan's that's happy to see him? Does the goose smell the burger tucked in Dan's coat? Is Dan getting a warning to stay away from the nest? Or is the goose just hamming it up for the camera? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Bats.
Okay, the bats are thinking. How you doing? They are going with number 3, warning to stay away.
That's correct. Yes. 30 points goes over to our friends the bats. Yeah. In fact, when nesting, Canada geese are extremely territorial and will attack a horse if it comes too close to their nest. Boy, they get pretty testy. Sort of like my neighbor and his lawn. Okay, let's move ahead to our next monkey business question. This one goes over to our friends, the bees, who are just buzzing with excitement. The score now 80 to 60. Okay.
We have to get this one. We just have to, okay?
All right, now keep your eyes on the monitor, please,
All right.
bees. You are looking at a herd of muskox gathering in a tightly knit group. Why are they huddling together so closely? Is it because they are forming a defensive position to guard against attack? Are they just keeping warm? Are they grooming each other's fur? Or are they feeding on food which is scarce? What do you think, bees?
I haven't got a clue, but
1, 2,
my team
3, or
seems to
4.
be
Bees are
talking
behind.
about it a lot here.
A correct answer here, we'll put
They're
them ahead.
going with number 2, keeping warm, Mrs.
Trouble
Wrong.
there
Do you
for
want to
the
go for a wild
bees.
guess, guys?
Do you want to take a wild guess, bees?
Yes. I think they do, yes.
They're
going
gonna
to
do
think
it.
about some more, okay? And they're coming
The
up.
tension is building.
Oh, I'm really nervous now, because I don't have a clue what this answer is.
This is where the
Okay,
game
are you-
starts to
are
take
you
weird
going?
turns. Anything can
Okay.
happen from here on in, let me tell
Major
you.
thinking, major thinking.
80 to 60.
Okay, quick. Okay. You guys,
A lot of buzzing going over there in the bees' bench.
Okay, they're going with number uno.
And
Guard
that is
against the
absolutely
trap.
correct.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
The wild guess paying off there for the bees. Yeah, when under a threat of attack, muskox will often gather in a tight group with the large males on the outside and the calves and the females in the middle. Okay, congratulations.
Very
The score
good.
now, tie ball game, 80 to 80, and we have a very exciting game happening because I'll tell you right now, we're going to move into our catnip segment, okay? So hands over those buzzers. Now remember, you must listen for the whole question before you hit the buzzer. If you hit the buzzer and you answer the question incorrectly, you can lose 10 points, okay?
Okay.
However, a correct answer is still worth 30 points, all right? One question for both teams. Here we go. How soon can a baby giraffe or calf walk after birth? Would it be 2 weeks or 1 hour? Boy, the bees were quick on the buzzer there. What do you think, bees?
Just a little conference here.
1 hour.
That's right. Yes, indeedy. Okay, the bees are very sharp, 110 to 80 now. A giraffe's calf usually wobbles to its feet immediately after birth and can usually walk within 1 hour.
Wow.
This is remarkable when you consider that a newborn giraffe stands about 2 meters or 6 feet tall and weighs roughly 50 kilograms or 110 pounds.
Wow.
Woo.
That's why you can't buy giraffe diapers.
That's
It's too big.
right.
Funny, I was
Okay,
looking for them the other day, Neil.
catnip number 2. This one is for both teams again,
Okay,
okay? The
we're
score,
ready.
80 to 110.
That's all right, don't worry.
Harry, hands over those buzzers. The guinea pig is a rodent that looks like a cross between a rat and a mouse. In which one of these countries would you most likely find a guinea pig in the wild? Would it be Brazil or New Guinea? And the bats were number 1 there.
Conference time, conference.
Brazil.
Brazil is correct. Yes, indeed. That's great. You know, I would have said New Guinea, and it's kind of a trick question, but the word Guinea is derived from the Portuguese word gin, which means far away. Okay, that puts us at a tiebreaker situation, 110 to 110. One last catnip. Listen up. Here we go. Which of the following types of ants has been known to kill and eat sheep, horses, cattle, and even humans caught in their path? Is it the black ant or the army ant? And the bats have first crack at it. The army ant is correct. We have our new champion, the bats. That's the end of our show. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Congratulations. Thank you, audience. Thank you, folks at home. Everybody, well done. 140 to 110.
We were fabulous.